Hey everybody, this is the Average Joe. This episode is going to be strictly for my coaches. Okay, I need to vent a little bit. It's been a while. It's been about a year since my last podcast, and it's like confession, right? Please forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It's been a year since my last. Anyway, this is for my coaches. This is for my coaches. I was invited to a 13U um, travel baseball game yesterday. So I go watch the game, and I was disgusted by what I saw. I get to the field, everybody is swagged out. Both teams, the Under Armour uniforms, the personalized uniforms, names on the back, American flags on the sleeves, just swagged out. I'm looking at these kids. Now, I've been out of the game for a minute now, so I don't know how much bats cost, gloves cost, spikes cost. I'm looking at some of these bats. I'm like, oh, let me check out the price of this bat. So I'm googling stuff as I'm watching the game. Kids are using $400 bats. Kids have $300 gloves, right? Every kid on the field has the armbands, the elbow guards, the my coaches will know what I'm talking about. The oven mitts for their hands, so when they slide, their fingers don't get blah blah blah. Everybody's swagged out, and they all sucked. They were terrible. This is not a knock on any of those kids. Do not get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. I'm looking at the coaches on the team, both teams. Coaches, stay with me, all right? Base hit to left field. Left fielder comes up with it cleanly and throws a grenade to first base. I said that correctly. It was a base hit to left field, and the kid pulls the pin, fires a grenade all the way over to first base. Obviously, he's not even close to throwing this kid out. Not one adult on the field said anything. No one corrected this. No one said a word. And I'm looking around like I'm on Jupiter. Like, what did I just see? Am I hallucinating? Did anybody else see what just happened right here? Nobody said a word. Nobody said a word. Runner on first. Ground ball to short. He takes this ridiculous route to get to a ball hit right at him. There's nobody out. He comes up and throws across the diamond to first base. Short hops the first baseman. He can't pick it, so both runners are safe. My first question is, this is a perfect double play ball. But I realized why he didn't throw it to second, because the second baseman was nowhere near second base at the time. And again, nothing from any adult on the field. These are there's more. There's little things that bothered me. I know I'm not alone when I'm going to say this. I know my college teammates will probably be laughing when they hear me say this. The third base coach was wearing Crocs. Crocs. It took everything in me to not pull out the Coach Hershey in me and tell him with his beautifully flowing hair, bruh, put your hair in a scrunchie, put a hat on, and go get yourself some turf shoes and look like a coach. But I didn't. This is not my business. None of this was my business. I'm watching him in his Crocs, not saying a word to anything that's going on about anything on this field. But again, every kid is swagged out. This kid walked up to the plate. And again, this is the bat that I saw him. He was swinging in the on deck circle. I was like, wow, that bat looks It's an amazing looking bat. I don't even remember the name of it. And I Googled it. It's $400. And I could tell by this kid's swing in the on deck circle and by watching him walk up to the plate, I had a better chance of getting a hit yesterday than he did. I had a better chance of getting a hit from the stands than he did. Short of that bat coming to life and hitting for him, he had no chance. None whatsoever. He takes 3 horrible swings, walks back to the dugout. No one says a word. I'm watching the coaches in both dugouts who are sitting there on their phones, who made sure they had the right sunflower seeds in the dugout. At least they got that part right. Zero coaching going on for these kids. And my biggest thought was, I feel so bad for these children to have to deal with this, to have to go through this. This is a disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace. What the hell are we doing to our young athletes? And then let's transform this into something else. Then we wonder why these young athletes forget about playing sports at another level. Listen, I'm not going to lie and pretend that I was the greatest athlete in the world or that I was the greatest coach in the world, because I was neither. But this was a disgrace. And now we're turning these kids into eventually adults that are just given everything. They're not earning anything. They're not working for anything. No one is teaching them to do anything. It was awful. It was awful. And I needed to get it out. That's the sole purpose for this episode. Just for me to get it out. Coaches, if I'm wrong, please tell me. Please tell me. I don't want to be the grumpy old man sitting in the bleachers saying, back in my day, I don't want to do that. I'm close, but I don't want to do that. Yesterday made me want to get on the field so bad and coach again. Not because I'm the greatest coach in the world, but because I love the athletes that I've coached. Every single team that I have ever coached, I have loved my athletes. If any of my athletes are listening to this, I hope you know that. I pray that you know I legitimately gave a shit about you and loved you and wanted you to be your best every step of the way. I was disgusted by what I saw on that field yesterday. Absolutely disgusted. It makes me want to get back on the field. Or at the very least, give some coaching clinics again on what you should and should not be doing, because it was terrible. Okay. My blood pressure's coming back down. I did want to get this out. Again, this was my venting session. This is for my coaches out there. Doesn't matter what sport, because I'm sure you see it in every sport where you go to games. But this has been the Average Joe. This has been my rant, and I will talk to you soon.